Today we are celebrating the feast day of St. Anne and St. Joachim, the parents of our Mother Mary and the grandparents of Jesus. So we don't really know a ton about St. Anne and St. Joachim because they're only written about in one manuscript, and that manuscript is called the Gospel of Thomas. This manuscript, written by the Apostle Thomas, was considered to be an apocryphal book, or otherwise known as kind of a false teaching book, because it contained the life of Jesus from the age of 12 all the way up until when he began his ministry. And in the Gospel we can find written records of Jesus kind of really acting like an angsty teenager and like performing tricks and magic tricks in front of other people to see. And so we don't really reconcile that with the true Jesus of the Gospels that we have from Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But what we do get from the Gospel of Thomas are the parents of Mother Mary, St. Anne and St. Joachim. As it was custom in the early church time period, a newborn child would usually stay with their mother until the age of 12, and then after that they would go and learn a trade skill, usually from their father. And so at that same time that Jesus was being raised by Mary, St. Anne and St. Joachim were there to help. We approach sort of a fine line in talking about the grandparents of Jesus because we really don't know a ton about them besides what is written in one manuscript. So a lot of what we have to go off of is just tradition and interpreting, which can be very dangerous as history has come to teach us. With that in mind, all of us have grandparents the same way that Jesus had grandparents because we're all born in new life from our parents. And so the same way that we learn valuable insights and valuable wisdom from our grandparents, we can conclude that Jesus did the same from Anne and Joachim. St. Anne and St. Joachim should really be the patron saint of all grandparents, because without our grandparents, we wouldn't have the person to go to ask about the experiences that they've been through. Because with their age comes wisdom, and with their age comes a lot more experiences than the younger generation has. So we're really thankful that we have our grandparents that can teach us how to love ourselves, how to love others, and most importantly, how to love God.